Okay, so we got a nice little updated one. We're diving back into the multi-billion-dollar bloody electrolyte industry that's absolutely gone off the chain around the world. We're joined by Dino Cup and Dino Coaster. Don't judge, enjoy. That probably sounded disgusting, but that's fine. So why I wanted to do a little update video is because the marketing on some of these electrolyte products is getting pretty crazy. And I think, again, this whole point of this little channel is just help athletes and coaches make informed decisions and not get caught up in bits and pieces and just, make good decisions. So a couple of things to quickly touch on. So electrolytes, I guess maybe I'll just talk about the marketing stuff I've seen and then I'll talk about the products. Yeah, okay. So, number one, electrolytes. And anytime I'm talking about electrolytes, I'm not just referencing this brand. This is actually a brand I really, really like. I've just got them here, so that's why I'm holding it. But most of the stuff I'm talking about other brands. So, number one, electrolytes. What was my first one? Yes, fuel. Electrolytes are not fuel. They do not give you energy under any circumstances. If it's zero sugar, 0 calories, 0 energy. That's the way that it works. So if you're looking at a brand and I buy things based on trust of a brand and the marketing that happens. I don't want to feel like I'm being manipulated. As soon as that happens, I'm like, what else are you lying about? What else are you being forceful with or sketchy or sneaky, whatever? And that's hard for me to buy. So not fuel at all. If they say it's fuel or fuel your day, fuel your workout, fuel your this, whatever, it's lying. They're lying to you. It's not fuel. So don't buy it based on fuel, and now be careful. Number two is, this is a product that should be, the amounts that they're getting sold at in terms of the sodium, potassium, magnesium, they should be used for extensive, extreme exercise or performance. They should not be used to make your flight easier. I've seen a couple of them where it's like set on the fold down tray in a cup of water. And it's, again, like to suggest that you should have a sachet of electrolytes, again, not this one, but a sachet like this, which the one that I saw has 1,000 milligrams of sodium. I think it has maybe 300 milligrams of potassium. And okay, I checked, it's even crazier. Wait, let me have a look. 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 500 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. To say that's what you should have on a flight when you're not moving is crazy, and you're wasting your money. My suggestion, if someone said you should have electrolytes on a flight, pinch of salt. When you get a cup of water, hey, can I just have some salt? Little pinch, and that will be sufficient because you're not sweating. Don't be an idiot, don't waste your money. Part 2B on that, the ratios that they put into this, because someone's done research and this research is correct in suggesting that this is the amount you should have based on performance. So they've chucked it in a packet, done some dumb marketing, and now you're getting sold too much. So this is a fantastic product, electrolytes I mean, if you're performing for over 60 minutes, a long period of time, and you're a very salty sweater. That's when you should be having that 1,000 milligrams of sodium, not when you're just running around the block or just at the gym. Like, it's just crazy. So the recommendations are always based on sweat rate. That's the main thing. So if you're a super heavy sweater, and it should be salty sweat, but I mean, if you taste it, if you get that white crust on your hat or on your collar, whatever, then yeah, you should be having 1,000 or 1,200 milligrams of sodium if you play a game of rugby or you're going for your long marathon run. Other than that, I think it's a lot of them are overkill, especially magnesium. Like, you only sweat trace amounts of magnesium in your sweat. So like, even if they say to replenish your sweat with all this stuff, it's just like, again, it's not on. It's overkill. So so I guess that's the main two things. Just be careful of what you're looking at and what you're being sold to. The way that I'm going to be using these this year, most likely, is this is what this is: 800 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 100 milligrams of magnesium. It also has 50 milligrams of vitamin C, which is, I guess, a nice little extra. But So the way that I'm going to try to use this year is that I'm going to split it half. So pour it into a 750ml drink bottle, and then mix it up, and then split it into another drink bottle, and then fill them both back up with water. So now everything's essentially halved, more or less, and that's still sufficient. That's still enough. Now, what I also am going to do is add in some maltodextrin into those mixtures to get that sustained energy source. And then I now have the option for the guys or girls or athletes that I know are heavy salt sweaters. I can make up some ratios that are a little bit stronger, but I don't think it's necessary to have a whole one of these in a 750ml drink bottle. Some people it is, but for most it's not. And I just want to be careful with everyone with how they're spending their money. So let me know what you think about your electrolytes. What are you using? What are you cautious of? Do you have any questions around your protocols? And would love to get some conversation flowing to better understand what is going on. Good luck out there.